It was very much a fluke. I think everyone who starts in property management would say that. It's not something that you wake up in the morning and, say you're going to go manage apartments. If you're out there and you want to grow, don't expect somebody else to do it for you. And that's the most profound thing that I have realized in my career. If I want to grow, I have to make it happen. And sometimes that means changing companies. Sometimes that means changing positions, as I had to do. But you're in charge of your own destiny, right? My name is Kari Anderson, and I am a partner at Thrive Communities here in Washington State. Our industry has this great path, and it just comes that way. And I imagine there's other industries that, retail or restaurants, you can do that same thing. So the career path is very laid out. But the jump from a community manager to a regional manager is substantial. And it's hard. And I feel lots of people in our company want to be that, want to make that jump. And I don't know how to help get that gap, except for taking on more opportunities. So my advice would be to people that are looking to be a community manager and want to be more, you just got to put yourself out there, and you have to look at it almost as, you do when you go to college, right? You have to work late nights, do strange things, but if you don't, you'll just be one of many other people that want it, and you have to stand out. I remember when I got my first promotion to an assistant manager, I remember someone saying, okay, if we want you to take this position, and I was super, super nervous, and I almost didn't do it, and I had to kind of be coerced into taking the position, but then after I had my first promotion, everything, I just kept craving for the next, so it came a little more easy, but that first step was hard. And so because that is such a profound jump, I did two things. I went to my supervisor, and I want to tell everyone out there that you have to find a champion in your company that will help you. And so I went to my supervisor and I said, if you will not be my champion, I cannot get out of this position. I have to have you on my side and helping me and directing me. And she totally admitted it and are committed to it and said, yes, so let's do that. So then I went up the ranks at Equity pretty rapidly, area manager, regional manager, then I became a senior regional manager, and then the area vice president. So I was with Equity for 10 years and oversaw all of Washington State when I left Equity. So at this point, when I'm at the area vice president, I want to start buying real estate. So I have this urge to be a buyer. So I left Equity to do that. So you can see that at that point now I'm thinking more of ownership. And then it was time to say, okay, let's start our own company. And I was connected with people that I had worked throughout the industry, all these 20 years now. And they had the same interest. And so when we started, we had 2 buildings, 89 units. I was everything. I was whatever it needed to be, I was doing it. That's been Thrive is 13 years, so that's been a while. Today we're just over 15,000 units with our goal to get to 17. We just started Thrive off with, our simple values and stayed true to them, and it's just fun to be an owner that you can have that influence. I mean, I have to pinch myself and say never in my life when I was a leasing agent at Fulton's Crossing did I believe that I would be part of this. So it's a nice time for reflection. I think my favorite time is now because I've got all these lessons I've learned. I'm able to pass them on to others. I'm able to influence our organization in the way that I want us to be, and really just taking care of people. So I would say it's now. Of course, all the things that I've talked about, the relationships, the people. I like the diversity of the job. Every job was very diverse, and no one day is the same. You can count on that for sure. Also, it's a career that pays well, right? I mean, as you grow, your family. I raise my children, my child. My husband was a stay-at-home dad. I wouldn't have probably had that opportunity had I been in another industry. So I think it's a lot of great things, but it also has a good career financially too. If there's not some other path you have that you want to do, you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, and you're looking for something and you're driven, it's an excellent career. So that's my fun story.